live from the Celtics Arena in Boston. It's the deciding game of the Eastern semifinals between the Boston Celtics and the Orlando Magic. Hi, I'm Marv Alvin, along with the Czar,
Here
Mike
are
Fratello. Let's
tonight's
hand it over to the PA announcer for the starting
Boston Celtics. Starting at center, Kendrick Perkins. Starting at forward, Ricky Davis. Starting at the other forward, Al Jefferson. Starting at guard, Gary Payton. Starting at the other guard, Paul Pierce. The coach, Doc Rivers.
Boston wins the tip, and this contest is underway.
Al Jefferson.
Francis with a spin move, watched by Payton. From the perimeter, good for three. He was able to hit with a man in his face. A nice shot by Turkoglu. He changes direction. He puts it up to number 2. Gives him no room. Davis draws the foul and goes to the line for two. Makes the first. Jefferson able to grab it. Rejected from behind. That was great timing by Howard. Davis picked up by Hill. The Magic are playing right up on their men. Yes! Howard got away with a lot of contact on that basket.
Well, he fell for the fake and set himself up to give up the foul. If the shot had not gone in, we may have heard a late whistle.
From the low block, the Magic come right back at their opponents with an answer of their own.
These guys are definitely putting on an offensive exhibition tonight.
The pass played perfectly by Hill. Perkins with the interception.
He read the offensive player perfectly.
That was a very impressive defensive play by Turkoglu.
They come away with it. Nice play by the defender to force that turnover. They're getting ready for an isolation play. They're thinking mismatch defensively.
With the pull-up,
yes! The Magic picked the right time to run an isolation play. The shooter made it look easy.
Payton sets it up on the left side. Davis with defenders all over him. And count it. He doesn't go for the fake. Hill right at the basket.
Jefferson made a smart defensive play, Marv.
You're right, Czar. Foul was the only way to stop him from scoring. Hill is hit on the shot and will head to the line to shoot two. He gets it to fall. Hill sinks them both. The shot clock's been turned off. Perkins surrounded. Makes it count from the post. 13 seconds left to go in the quarter. Pierce staying eye to eye with his man. On the mark with that jumper. Jefferson working from the middle. End of the first quarter, the score is tied. These teams matched up very well in the first quarter.
It will take a big...
The spin sinks the jumper.
Francis had the mismatch that time and exploited it for the bucket.
Francis with a nice defensive play.
The quick hands to strip the ball and run it back the other way.
Yes! Able to finesse it.
That's just hours in the gym, Mark. Practicing shooting it in all kinds of situations and weird angles. That's what allowed him to make that adjustment mid-shot and still get it to go in. Good interior defense will help win games.
That was a solid defensive play by Turkoglu. Shoots from downtown. The Magic are ahead by 7. Francis with a nice steal.
His man exposed the ball to try to set up for the first step, and he stripped him of it with his quick hands.
They've used their last foul.
Number 3, Steve Francis. First foul in the final 2 minutes. 1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
Here's that play one more time.
He crosses over. Francis from up close gets the close one. Hill on the rejection. Comes from behind for the block.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Last touch by the Magic. Francis with the jumper.
He's heating up out there. They should give it back to him the next time down the floor.
Francis with the quick hands. He just completed an outstanding defensive play.
Great timing, Mark. He picked the right moment to go for the ball.
Howard with a nice defense.
He stripped him on his way up for that jumper to come away with that steal.
Out of bounds on the loose ball. 14 seconds showing on the clock. Jefferson called for stepping out of bounds. Five seconds left in the quarter. Francis in heavy traffic.
Steve Francis.
Well, at the half, the Magic lead by 15.
This has been a blowout so far, and I expect more of the same in the second half.
So do I, Czar. Their opponent has offered very little resistance. Here are the key players at the half.
EA Sport.
The Celtics doing a nice job of keeping between the rim and their opponent. Steve Francis. The spectacular dunk. Davis in traffic hits the two. Able to avoid the defender on that basket.
When you have guys flying at you trying to block, pick them, the quick hands, able to strip it away.
Advances up court. Perkins had it slapped loose, but they were able to retrieve it.
He was trying to put the moves on his defender and forgot to protect the ball.
Francis going to the spin move. Stifling defense by Perkins. Hill gets it off. Rates it from the baseline.
The Magic had no intention of giving up their lead. They're torching the other team and looking to put this game out of reach.
Sent away by Turkoglu.
His timing was perfect. That was a strips it. He pokes it away and takes it from him.
From downtown, the Magic are ahead by 17. Just under 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Some patience being shown by Boston. Turkoglu comes up with it,
and they run it back up court. A nice defensive stop that time, using his quick hands to get the steal.
Hill stays on his feet. Great defense by Turkoglu.
A great defensive play, Mark.
He forced his man to turn the ball over. Here's Francis. 3 quarters through this game, the Magic lead by 19.
They've been the better team through 3 quarters, and they deserve to come.
Puts it up from the perimeter. The three is off the mark. Sets it up. The layup doesn't fall. Collected by Payton. Fires from the perimeter. Hits it for three.
Pierce gets the bucket with the defense right in his face. What a shot.
Spins on him. Puts it down with power. Steve Francis. Pierce on the pull-up. Tips it in for two. Great timing on that play. Hill from close range. Gets two from in close. Pierce, little room to move. Can't hit for two. Gets two with the finger roll. Setting it up on the left. Here's Hill.
1 minute to go.
The Magic are ahead by 18. He elevates, misses the two. Payton from point-blank range. Finger rolls good. Francis bringing it up court. Slapped away from behind by Perkins. Out of bounds off the glass.
Francis wants the ball in the post. His teammates need to get him the ball.
The reach-in committed by Payton. That's his first personal. Francis with no room to breathe. Jumper's good. Brings it up court. He sets up on the left side. Payton for the three. The three doesn't go. The Celtics not able to find an answer at the other end. He's doing a good job of keeping his man in front of him. Hill with the penetration. Grant Hill throws it down. Less than
the quick hand timed that swipe perfectly and took it away from him.